XELA stock, why it still has a high short volume. So for the session of the 3rd of August 2021, XELA stock closed at $3.22, an extension of 13.38%, 78.2 million shares crossed the table during that session. The earnings outcomes are expected on Tuesday, the 10th of August 2021, and it is expected to be a negative 0.45 earnings per share. Revenue estimate is expected to be at $334.4 million, a $26.68 million increase from the same period previously. So why does Exela stock still have this relatively high short volume? I think, to cut a long story short, I think the major reason, amongst other things, is one, we can see it has this high it reached on the 9th of March 2021 at $4.61, and also has this other high of $4.34 it reached on the, which day was that? On the 13th of July. So these highs have never been challenged since, and amongst other things, the people or the machines that started selling from that high, the machines that started selling from that high have because of those highs, they have not been challenged. The machines that started selling then may not have been forced to close their positions. That is amongst other things, one of the reasons why it still has that high short volume. So we have cases here. As look at this, a case on the which day was that? On the 7th of July. Yes, we have on the 7th of July. It spiked. After the 7th of July, it was a spike, and then we have a volume on that day of we had a volume of 337.116 million shares, and then the next day we also have a very sharp retracement. The next day was the 8th of July. We also have, and then we have a nearly matching, even a higher volume as well, which was at 345.082 million shares. So definitely that is a clear case of short selling, and then because it was easily spotted, then subsequently the squeeze was on and it continued to squeeze them out. But at the same time as well, these machines don't hear these sentiments. They don't hear these sentiments. They have seen that another squeeze has happened. They have jumped in again and they have sold again, and it hasn't been closed. That's why we still have these high short volumes. Those short positions, they have not really been challenged, even though we are gradually creeping up, but they are still there. Even the ones that may have been initiated as of the 9th of March, they're still open, because the squeeze hasn't been enough, and the squeeze isn't really. I believe some machines are involved in the squeeze, but the most popular army behind the squeeze is that of those referring to, or rather those that are coming from the Reddit platforms. I mean, the social media platforms. So those the significant proportion of that short squeeze force is not really based on machines. So they may not have been able to squeeze out these short positions. Another factor is that the stock really doesn't have the sort of market capitalization that the much more prominent short squeezers prefer. It doesn't have the market capitalization, which is up to 1 billion and more. It doesn't have it, so they're not very much keen on pursuing this squeeze. But indeed, the squeeze is going on. But the good thing is that because it has this huge amount of short volumes involved on it, it makes the stock. The implication of that is it has a bullish signal, so it will continue to attract more and more more and more short squeezers or more market participants. So easily, I would just say that in the coming days, the stock forecast for us concerning XELA stock, our stock forecast is that it wouldn't, at least we put it at we put the stock forecast at roughly $3.8 before the end of August 2021. We put the stock forecast at $3.8 before the end of this month, August 2021. So, but easily, if anything's to go by the fact that it has this amount of short volume, we don't exactly have that figure, but I believe it's in the 30% or thereabouts. So easily the stock looks like a buy, but at the same time you also have to know, if you are trading in short term, that there's no guarantee that it will continue to extend. And if you're really trading in or short term as well, this is not exactly the best time to jump in. It has run up an extension of about 13% and has also added another 4.66% in the, okay, we can see that it's up 21.83% now. Yes, yeah, it is. That's what we're looking at right now. It has added yes, it has extended again to 3.48. Let's look at the 1 minute one daily model. Yes, it's moving here. So it has now, if you add up everything, we are talking about an extension of about 22%. So just be very careful there. If you want to get involved, the short squeeze, the short volumes makes it attractive. But just know what you're doing. Be really careful, and yeah. The signals are looking good. The fact that it has the short volume positive signals, it means that money is locked up in the stock. Just be careful and know what you're doing. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video.